Okay, OBS is up, YouTube's up, and now TikTok's up. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is the first time we've ever streamed this game on YouTube. We've been streaming this on TikTok for... We streamed a little bit, I think like for a week during Thanksgiving break. And then we streamed it the past few days on TikTok. So we're streaming it on YouTube now, just in case people want to go back and like rewatch the VODs and stuff like that. Also, that needs to go down. Turn that on. See if that changes anything. Because there's a little bit of lag. I'm guessing the lag is going to be from the YouTube stream, like having YouTube open and having OBS open and everything. So hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, we are going to stream Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. That game got revived, I want to say last month. But when we tried playing it today, I actually started the live stream and everything. It worked a little bit for like... It worked for like a couple of minutes. And then when I tried to get into a match... since 2020 is when I last played Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. But unfortunately, the matchmaking is still all messed up, so we cannot play that. These are real players, yeah. So, there are bots in this game, obviously. But when you're in the higher levels of the game, you're going to have a lot more real players compared to bots and everything. It's actually pretty solid. And the multiplayer got a lot of hate, but I actually enjoyed the multiplayer. The disco? I think so. I know I played Aliens in Space World or whatever, or Spaceland. And then I played the one... I think it was like Rave and Redwoods or something like that. I played that one as well. Yeah, I really like the Zombies in Spaceland. Oh, it was Zombies in Spaceland. That's what it was. But you could play... Or there... the Easter egg had the aliens. That's what it was. Yeah, I enjoyed Infinite Warfare. I think it was different. And, like, compared to a lot of other Call of Duties, especially at that time. And people just didn't enjoy the exosuits. So it got a lot of hate. But I didn't think it was a bad game. Hello, what's up? I miss when Pixel Gun was simple. starting to stream it on YouTube. I do have the YouTube Live going right now. So I decided that since we haven't been streaming too much on YouTube, because we've been streaming other stuff, I'm going to start streaming a lot more on YouTube, even if it's not a playthrough or anything. So if like people want to like go rewatch the VODs or anything, they can. So that is an option now. I miss this game, me too. I wish it didn't go the way it did. Thank you, Clutch, for the follow as well. How's your night going? But yeah, I want to start streaming a lot more on YouTube, especially because we're not making as many videos. So I want to keep the YouTube a lot more active. It is also 7-29, so we are not going to play that match. There's a lot of games that I want to stream, but unfortunately, like, they're not working. So we were supposed to stream Five Nights at Freddy's. For some reason, it just does not work well when streaming it. So that didn't happen. I got to figure that out. Then we were going to do Plants vs. Zombies tonight. And Plants vs. Zombies is still having the problem with the servers where you can't find matchmaking. So we couldn't play that. And so we're trying to find a lot more games to stream. Nothing happened to Paradise Garden. It just became Sandbox instead of being Paradise Garden. So now it's a whole different thing. Amazing taste. I appreciate it. So yeah. I don't know what we want to play. Like, we only got a few more days. No one plays Sandbox anymore, so I have no clue how to play it. It's in its own place, and it's not even, like, playable. But we have, like, what? 4 days until the end of the year, so we have 4 days of streams. I enjoy playing Pixel Gun, but I don't really want to stream 4 days of just Pixel Gun. That's all we've been doing the past few days. I thought Sandbox was a garden. I have no clue. I have not played Sandbox in forever. Sandbox was never the game mode that I played. So I have no clue what they did to it or what they could have done to it. That's why I've just heard that it's a area that you can go to with no weapons and you can just play. But yeah, we're trying to find stuff to stream for the last 4 days. I don't really know what yet though, because I've said this before, like the start of the year we got a bunch of games to stream, so that's for next year though. So I haven't played in so long. I hadn't played in a while since like 2019, so it's been a minute for me as well. Still level 60. Nice. I think we're level like 52 or something like that, I want to say. But I feel like once you hit level 65, it's like, I don't know if it's fun to play anymore. Just because of like the sweaty lobbies. We'll see. Like our main goal is kind of just hit level 65, and that's probably going to be it. Depending on how sweaty the lobbies are. If, like, we can't even, like, compete anymore, I don't know. We'll see. I got everything from the fire chest. Nice, Cookie. Yeah, we need 200 more things for our super chest. So we're close to getting our super chest. So it's really just try to get as many keys as we can before we before the lottery system ends. Did you buy any weapons with your own money? I did not. I have never spent any money on this game. Whether it is now or when I was playing the game back in the day, I never spent any money on this game. You play on Android? I played on Apple back then. But yeah. Like I said, I think we're gonna start streaming on YouTube a lot more. I need to start making videos again. But like I don't know what to make videos on, I guess. Like back when I made videos, it was always like playthroughs. So I still do live stream playthroughs, obviously. But it was like Lego games, or we played a lot of Call of Duty and all that. So I need to start streaming a lot more, just so we can get the YouTube out there. Which means I need to start making a lot more videos as well. So I guess like I can turn some of these live streams into videos. I think that's kind of the plan. But not with every game that we play. But like the Lego games, we'll turn those into videos probably. Batman, that kind of stuff. How do you have so much currency? We've just saved up. We've just like played so much and just saved up. That's basically all we've done. Gonna follow your YouTube later. Just gotta see the live first. I got you. I appreciate it. Your videos are great, man. I appreciate it, Clutch. Did you ever get annoyed of Nuketown music? Not really. I also play like with my headphones turned down. Just because the music's so loud. So it's not that bad. Plus I don't continue to play the map right after. So it's like it's not too bad. But I could see if you like play it back to back over and over again, it could get pretty repetitive. Thank you, it's Kevin for the follow. A goat playing a GOAT game, I'll follow you. I appreciate it. How's your night going, Kevin? Doing pretty good. How about yours? I'm doing solid. Thanks for asking. We're getting closer to 800 subs on YouTube. So that's kind of the goal we're pushing towards right now by the end of the year. See if we can hit it. I don't know yet. Currently, I think we're at like 764. So doing pretty solid. And then we just hit 5K followers like the other night. I think it was Christmas night, or no, Christmas Eve. and then we hit it on Christmas Day. W, I'm unsubscribed. I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you. Let's go. Are you excited for New Year's? I am actually. I'm really excited for. I'm excited to see how far the channel can grow next year, because we have a lot of games we're gonna play next year. Like next year is gonna be a lot more focused on the content that we're making and like playthroughs and live streams and all that. Thank you for the follow. How's your night going, by the way? Just subbed. I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you, thank you. How you playing the game? It's on PC. It's on Steam for free. It's still on mobile as well. But yeah, no, it's exciting to see for next year. Because we're waiting till next year to do all like the follower goals and everything. So we hit 5K followers, so we're gonna play all the Arkham Batman games again, which is gonna be a lot of fun. And then we hit 750 subs on YouTube, so we're gonna play all the play 10 Lego games to 100%. So 10 Lego games to 100% will be the goal. Basically like the first set of streams we do next year, I believe. You can download in mobile, but I hate when they decided to make maps take some storage. Yeah, that's kind of what they did with Call of Duty Mobile as well. There was no competing there. But we win the match really easily, so that's all that matters. We got the dub. I have been on this map, I think, twice now, and both times I've seen this person right here. They must just play this map the entire time. Which, don't get me wrong, Ants Life is great. One of the best maps in the game, but I don't think I can just play it back to back over and over again. I feel like I get to a point of just like where I would not want to play anymore. This map is pretty good. It's great. It's, like I said, probably one of the best maps in the game. It's just, even though I play like the same 5 maps, I always have to rotate one after the other, just so I can, you know, not get bored of playing the same matches or the same maps over and over again. But some people can just play the same map the entire time, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying that one map. If that's what you want to do, that's what's up. Let's go play Christmas Town. But yeah, back to what we could potentially stream, like, the last few days of the year. I really don't know yet, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of games I want to save for next year. So, it's gotta be something that's like either we've played before or just something like super random. You know, that's kind of why we've played so much Pixel Gun. But I want to start streaming on the YouTube a lot more, so I wasn't streaming Pixel Gun on YouTube until tonight, which I think we'll do a lot more streams of Pixel Gun. Yo, what's up, Viet? But, I mean, we might play Roblox or something like that. Like, there's a lot of stuff we can do and play by the end of the year. How was your day? It was alright. It was just kind of boring. I wanted to stream earlier today, but then I got busy. And then I wanted to stream again. Which we tried to stream Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. But the matchmaking is still messed up. So you can't even stream it. Or you can't even play it, let alone stream it. So I decided that wasn't going to be played. I've been here. It's all good, Viet. I appreciate you being here at times, but hopefully it gets better. Dude, no way this map still exists after years. I posted the loan screen on my Facebook when I was little. Nice. Yeah, this map, it only exists during Christmas time. So if it's not Christmas time, it gets deleted. It's kind of like how the Halloween maps get deleted when it's not Halloween. But it's a great map. Where'd they go? Wait, what? Low-key, game still looks fun and how it was originally. It's still fun. Like, I will say, there are moments where it's not, right? And it's definitely a different game still. And it's hard to get back into this game if you haven't played in a long time. Like, it's super hard to get good weapons. It's gotten better, definitely. But, like, you got people like this. There's nothing wrong with being a sweat. But it does kind of suck when you're trying to be, like, you know... You're trying to play casually. You know, that's how they play the game. And you're just trying to play, you know, casual. So, a lot of the people that get back into the game just immediately uninstall it. Which does suck, you know? But it's still fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I started out as, like, level... I think... I started streaming this game at, like, level 7. And then we're level 53. Right? So, I've put in the time, and it's actually been pretty enjoyable. You know? Like, obviously, there's gonna be moments where you face really, really good players. But it's still fun. Zero way to catch up anymore. Is it still good? Or is it good? So, the Battle Royale's alright. You can't find any matches. So, and even if you do find a match, it's all bots. Besides maybe like 2 players. So you'll start the game, everybody will die like right off the start. there's still some weapons that were like good back then that are still good now. So for example, like the anti-champion, it's still a great weapon. But like the prototype got super nerfed. Like we're talking like it used to one shot. Now there's times where 2 shots, 3 shots. Obviously, like it's good when it's fully upgraded, but I mean, everything's gonna be pretty decent when it's fully upgraded, you know. Thank you, Bat, for the rose, by the way. I appreciate it. But like, if it's not fully upgraded, then it's not as good as it used to be. Because back then, it used to one shot, you know. But now, it does not. I mean, it does, but it just depends on like how leveled up the weapon is and how good the armor of the other player is, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the game now that either makes a weapon really good or just unusable. This PC or mobile, I can't tell. This is PC. This is PC. Yo, what's up? How you been? I've been good, Paul. How about you? We've gone closer to 800 subs by the end of the year. So I think we're 35 away from it, I want to say. So we're getting closer to that 800 sub goal. It's doing pretty good. I'm excited to see if we can hit it. It's you again. What's up, Sober? Do you prefer this pixel gun now or nostalgia one? Definitely the nostalgia one. Or I mean, it's the same pixel gun, but the old one. It was a lot more simple. People weren't as good, which I guess made it more fun because you could, you know, compete. But definitely the old one. I found a game bug in a combat game. Cool. I know a lot of like combat games have some weird bugs and glitches in them. Hey man, you have a great night for real. Take care, bro. You too, Michael. Have a good one. I appreciate you being here. Have a good night. Ever wonder what happened to the Pixel Gun YouTubers? I know they moved, but most quit. Yeah, we actually like found out. We talked about this a few streams ago. We talked about what happened to some of them. Some of them moved on to different games. Some of them quit. Some of them moved on to like streaming. Instead of doing YouTube, they streamed on like other platforms. So yeah. It's on Roblox. It's gonna have bugs, but this one's hilarious. Nice. Yeah, a lot of Roblox games do have those kind of glitches and everything. But it's actually, like, when you find them, it's actually pretty fun. Thank you, Sober, for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Where's this person at? That answered my question. Are they still up here? Oh, there's a guy up there. I know that. I wonder if I should try to make a Roblox game. I've thought about it. I have thought about, you know, potentially making one. I just don't know how easy or hard it is to make them. Like, you look at some of those games and you're like, I could definitely make this. But then you don't really realize actually how hard it is to make, you know, some of those games, you know? Like, you think it's a lot easier than it actually is. It's like the same thing of, like, when I made my YouTube channel, I thought it was going to be so much easier. I remember when I posted my first YouTube video, and I posted it, I think I posted it at nighttime. And so I was like, dude, I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to wake up in the morning, and I'm going to have, like, 100 views. I woke up, and I had no views. So, you do, like, I guess, think some things are a lot easier. What's up, L? I mean, I don't want to make a game that's just brain rot. I mean, I want to be able to make something. No, I understand. I'm just saying, like, it is hard to make some of those games. Because you can ask the people, like, what... Like, you could even stream it. I don't know if you want to do something like that. But, like, if you stream it, or, like, made videos on it, the people that are watching those streams could tell you what they would want to see in the game. And that will really help you into seeing, like, how well you're doing, what you could change, what might make the game better, all that kind of stuff. I tagged you in the clips. Okay, I got you. Yo, level 53. Of course, of course. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, level 65 is going to be either what keeps me from streaming this game or playing it more. We don't like 3-cat spam, or I don't 3-cat spam or anything. Most I'll do is 2-cat spam. I'm just playing for the live stream. I'm not like, trying to sweat or anything. Just playing to play. I have never used the Sakura, so I can't, I guess. Distinguish between the two of them. My buddy's back on the game. I'm gonna go. He's not seen this bug yet. I got you, Sober. Have a good one. Anti-champ is good. Sakura just got buffed, so yeah. I mean, I know it's pretty OP, especially with the new buff, but I haven't used it, or I don't even have it. I just used the anti-champ. I know the shadow spell is like way better than the anti-champ as well. I think we could get it too if we wanted to, but I also got max modules. I mean, that also helps with the Sakura being really good. Shadow spell needs high mods or myth. I feel like everything needs high modules though, and to be leveled up pretty high. Like the prototype, I know the prototype's really good with like high modules and obviously mythical leveling, but like at the start of the game, it's not the best. I mean, it's definitely like a starter rifle. I will say that. Like that's the rifle I used when I first started this game. Was the prototype. What is wrong with my aim today? Yeah, bro, it's always been good. Yeah, I mean, like, the prototype's good. But, like, it's not as good as it used to be. I know it got nerfed, like, really badly a while ago. It still can be good if you make it good. But, like, it's one of those weapons that you definitely use at the start, and then you don't really use it after that. But I know you can make it one of the best snipers still. As long as you have high modules, you level it up, it can still be a pretty good sniper. Maybe not the best, but it can still compete in the high level lobbies. Can you wallbang with a sniper like the prototype? This one kind of. The prototype is like guaranteed through the wall. This one, it depends on what wall you're shooting at. I've had it where it does shoot through the wall, but like a very thin wall. Yeah, at this point I just use weapons that look cool. Exactly, yeah. Like the anti-champion, I know it's a good weapon, but I just use it because I think it looks cool. I don't really like go for any like OP weapons or anything like that, or like go for this weapon because it's super good. I kind of just play with the weapons that I want to play with. What's up, J Siege? Anti-champion is still one of the best snipers of all time. Yeah, I would agree. Exactly. I mean, no matter what, something has like uh. Thank you for the follow. By the way, I appreciate it. How's your night going? Um, what was I looking to say? Every weapon has its own pros and its own cons, right? So some weapons are gonna have really high damage, but like low mag capacity, right? So some mag capacities are way worse than others. The shadow spell, a really good sniper, but you don't have a scope. So if you need a scope, then obviously that's not gonna be there. So every single weapon has its own pros and its own cons. Um, I don't feel like there's any like perfect weapon. Like no matter what, you can find a flaw on every weapon. Whether it's, you know, the damage, the reticle, the delay, the speed, um, it not having a scope, the range. There's always something you can like critique a gun on, or melee, whatever you're using. flaw in snipers is what makes them good, but all snipers are OP. Yeah, I'll agree. I mean, there are some snipers, or you know, all right. You know, there are some snipers that are pretty OP, but every single sniper has a flaw. But some snipers' flaws aren't as bad as others, so it's like there's still gonna be snipers that are OP, you know. Yo, what's up, Maddie? The Winner's laser beam is probably my favorite sniper. I don't really see a flaw in it. I've never used that weapon, so I can't really like. I couldn't really find a flaw if I wanted to. But like I said, some have like flaws, but they're not like huge flaws, right? Like maybe it's a little bit slower than other weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, every single weapon probably has a flaw, but like the flaws just it doesn't matter because of how good the weapon is. First bullet accuracy is the biggest flaw in most snipers. I guess, yeah. Like I said, I feel like speed is probably another one. Also, the mag size, so how many rounds you can hold, will be, you know, a common flaw for a lot of the snipers, especially like the anti-champion. So you're always reloading. On the first spin, it's good. One-shot headshots. Nice, Maddie. That's what's up. I'm trying to get our super chest. We need more keys to finally get it. So I think we're like 200 away. So the hope is that we can get it soon or at some point. The Winner's laser beam is pretty rare. Yeah, I have not gotten that weapon, so it makes sense. Also, probably why I can't really find a flaw in the weapon. Ultimatum is gonna be, since the chest is. Somebody actually got the ultimatum from it the other day. A viewer that has been watching us for a while, or following us for a while, joined in and said that they got the ultimatum. 2% chance of getting it. Are there exclusive weapons? There are limited edition weapons for like holidays and stuff like that. I know some of them you can still get, like just buying them for coupons and everything. But there are some that I think you can't get anymore. For example, I think like the Judge, or whatever the one rocket launcher that you could control. It got taken out of the game a while ago. I know if you had it, I think you kept it for a while, but that's one of them. I think our longest kill streak is like 30. Something like that. But on the account, it only says 20. I have no clue why. But we had like a 38, I think, on Nuketown a little bit ago. I just got done playing like 15 minutes ago. Nice. I hope this game gets revived. We're trying our best. What's up, TS? Ultimatum used to be available in the gallery, but not anymore. Yeah. So it's hard to get that weapon. It's like 2% chance. But yeah, we'll see what we get from the super chest. I'm gonna head off and go to bed, bro. I got you. Have a great night. I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a little bit since I last saw you, but I appreciate you being here. Have a good one. Pixel Gun 3D is coming out, or Pixel Gun 3D 2 is coming out soon. We'll see. We haven't heard much about it since the trailer, so we'll see if it actually comes out or not. We gotta wait and see. Oh, apparently it's gonna come out, but I have no clue if it's actually going to come out or not. Almost every game has exclusive stuff. Yeah, mostly like limited time events. So there's probably some. There is like the ultimatum, where you can still get it, but you can't get it like through the gallery. It's kind of like a really rare chance to get it. I spent a lot of money and memories. Yeah, we'll see if the game even comes out. I don't know. We'll see. Pixel Gun 3 2, I've heard a lot about it, but we've gotten like what, one trailer. So we'll see if we actually get more. I feel like games have been getting delayed a lot recently, so I'll believe it when the game actually comes out. I'm not saying that the game's not going to come out. I'm just saying like a lot of games have a release date and then it just, you know, it's coming in 2028. Apparently it's supposed to come out in 2026. So I have no clue. I have no clue where they're at. They just all are flying around. Besides that guy. But I do want to start streaming some other stuff. I don't know what we will stream. Like, today I wanted to stream Pixel Gun 3D. Or not Pixel Gun 3D. I wanted to stream this game, but I also wanted to stream Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. For some reason, the servers are still down. The matchmaking does not work anymore. It has not worked, and so we were gonna play that tonight. It would not let me even join a game or even find one. Probably because of Steam sale. Probably, but like, I thought we'd be able to like play a little bit, but we could not even find a match. It kept canceling the matchmaking, so I decided that we just play this instead. But I do want to start streaming on the YouTube a lot more, which obviously that's why we are streaming this game on YouTube right now. Just for the people that want to like go back and watch the VODs and everything. Because I know some people say that like they want to go back and watch some of the streams. Plus, I want to be more active on YouTube. Because we're not posting videos as much compared to live streams. So, what level are you on now? We are level 53. Here. That's like the main thing right now. Is trying to figure out what we want to stream the rest of the year. Because we got 28th, 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. So we got 4 days. Play some nostalgic games. But what would I play? That's kind of the thing I'm trying to figure out, right? So we play this, right? We tried playing Plants vs. Zombies, did not work. I just don't know, you know, what else we could play. Because I don't want to play any of the games that I have for next year. So, for example, like, we're starting off next year playing Lego games, right? Like, that's what we're starting off next year with. We're playing 10 Lego games to 100% completion. After that, we're playing Batman, Arkham Batman. Where we do the main missions and main story again, and then we also go and do the side But it's more of like, what are we gonna play these last 4 days? You know? Or Bully. Bully would be a good game too. Some of the old GTAs are probably. But I don't want to just stream, because that's all we've done the past few days. You know? So I kind of want to, like, reach more audiences. But, like, okay, so here's the schedule for next year. I know a lot of people are new to the channel, so we've talked about this previously, but we're going to start out the new year in January with the 10 LEGO games to 100% and the 4 Arkham Batman games. Arc Raiders could help you hit, maybe, if you have it. I don't have Arc Raiders either. But maybe, actually, we could maybe get it. We'll see. That could be potentially a good one. So January is going to be all that. February is going to be kind of just random games. Up until, I think it's the 29th, is Resident Evil 9. So we're going to do a huge playthrough of all the... Actually, hold up. I missed the game. So, thank you, Rub, for the follow. How's your night going? Valor Marvel Legends could probably do some numbers for the next 4 days, too. They probably could. You right. Portal's a good one, too. We could play Portal. I think I have that listed. But basically, so it goes the 10 LEGO games. Then it goes Arkham Batman. After Arkham Batman is going to be the 3 Spider-Man games. Then in February, it's kind of play like random games at the start of the, not the year, start of the month. And then we play the Resident Evil games, because Resident Evil 9 comes out. So we play all those. We play Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to Resident Evil Village, and then we can play Resident Evil 9. That's a brand new game coming out, so that could do pretty good. Then in March, we don't got nothing. That's something we got to figure out what we want to stream in March. What's or something around there, we're gonna do a GTA Rags to Riches. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yo, what's up, Anthony? So, like, start out as level 1 and go up to, you know, like, super rich. Yeah, we're playing a little bit. Have you ever added some of your followers to make a follower stream where you play with them? I have not. I mean, we've done that with Pixel Gun, where we play with a few of them. But we were gonna do it with Fortnite, but Fortnite updated, and then, like, the new season wasn't as good, apparently, so we didn't do it. And a lot of people stopped playing the game anymore. So it was like, you know. What's up, Danny? My day's going good. We're getting closer to 800 subs on YouTube. We're getting really close. I think we're like 35 away. So we're getting really close to the sub goal. I got the new melee weapon. Nice. So yeah, next year's going to be crazy. I think we're going to play Last of Us at some point. I think we're going to play the God of War games at some point. What else was there? I think we want to play Borderlands at some point as well. There's some other games I wanted to play. All the Dark Souls games. Maybe Subnautica. I think we're going to play Grounded as well at some point. So there's a lot of games. Like, next year is going to be insane for our channel. It's going to be a lot of games, a lot of content. I think we're going to focus a lot more on making videos as well. So we're going to do a lot of streams, but we're also going to make a lot more videos. Because I need to start making more videos. So. Sparkling Horn got to be patched. I actually have not faced that too much. So I really don't have opinions on it, to be honest. But yeah. I also want to do like a GTA marathon at some point. I think there was a point where we're going to play maybe some of the old Mario games. Maybe. We also do want to do like a Skylanders stream. Oh no, Dark Souls 1 and 2 might be... It's the 1,000 sub goal, Danny. So for hitting 1,000 subs, I mean, I think it's gonna be worth it, you know? Like, yeah, it's gonna be, like, really bad for me, you know, because it's gonna be hard, but, like, for hitting 1,000 subs, because that's a big goal, you know? Like, it's a big accomplishment. Not gonna lie, Fortnite is kind of weird, but it's kind of fun, even though it gets boring. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of gotta figure out what I want to stream the next 4 days. So, we'll see. So just need one more gem for 1,000 gems. Nice. Yeah, we're not playing this lobby. I'm just not happening. I have to renew my PS Plus. That was always one of the things about console gaming, was renewing the subscription, either every month or every year, depending on what you got. You're gonna be in for a ride. It's so amazing, though. Yeah, I'm excited to play them. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a grind, but I think it'll be worth it. Cyber Lantern. It's hard to get. Yeah. So, like I said, we'll see what we play the next 4 days. We might do like Fallout, maybe. We could probably do the Fallout games in the next 4 days. That might do pretty good. We already did. We just have to do Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. We already did the other ones. I like my turtle on here. I've been upgrading him a lot. Nice. Play these games next year. I have not played the OG Fallouts. I did New Vegas. I did play that one on stream. That was like the first game we ever streamed on YouTube. We did not do Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. So I could stream those the next 4 days. Potentially. Right now, I'm just looking to stream something for the next 4 days. Because we already have the schedule for the start of next year. We just don't know what we're going to stream the next 4 days. That's really what we're trying to decide to do. When bots use shotguns, it's good for them. Yeah, their aim's really good. The OG Fallouts are definitely worth a try. Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of games to play next year. Really, what we're trying to decide is like what the next 4 days of gaming is going to be, because I want to stream for the next 4 days. I want to see how much, like how many subs and followers we can get by the end of the year. So obviously, if I stream as much as possible, then it gives us the most opportunities to reach those goals and everything. Because we already hit all of our sub goals and all of our follower goals that I wanted to hit. We wanted to hit 5K followers, and we wanted to hit 750 subs by the end of the year. So we already hit those goals. Those goals have already been hit. So I mean, obviously, we still want followers and, you know, subs and everything. We don't really have, like, any more goals to hit. I'd like to hit 800 subs by the end of the year, but We'll see if we can do that. We're like 35 away. So we need to average like 7 subs a day. Which is asking a lot, you know. Peace out. Good luck hitting 800 subs. I appreciate it, Anthony. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Wait, what? I don't even know what hit me there. So, I'll figure it out. We got some choices of games that we could play. Like I said, I just want to leave a lot of those games for next year. But, I mean, we could even do, like, Roblox. You know, like, there's a lot of games on Roblox to play. So we could even stream that if we wanted to, you know? So there's a lot of options. Roblox Work at a Pizza Place, my number one. I used to grind that game. Work at a pizza place. I had like I had the 2-story house. I never got the backyard, but I did get the 2-story house on that game. I used to play that game for hours. Murder Mystery 2 was good as well. I liked Assassin. Assassin was great. Especially when it unlocked Ranked. Ranked was really good in Assassin. Because you could get like the best knives if you played. I also played a lot of Phantom Forces. Thank you, Winter, for the follow. How's your night going? We don't really use many other weapons. We just enjoy these weapons the most. But, what else? Phantom Forces was a good one. I'm trying to think of the other good Roblox games back then. Hide and Seek was good. That was always a fun one. I started playing Pixel Gun 3D on my computer because I downloaded like 2 days ago, even though my maze on my phone. Nice, yeah. My one of my buddies, we were looking for a game to play because we were like super bored and there was nothing else to play. And so we decided we were gonna play Pixel Gun because that's what we used to play like when we were younger and everything. And then played it for like a couple days. We just played Battle Royale, that's it. And then one night I was supposed to stream Red Dead Redemption 2. But it wasn't working, so I was like, I'm just gonna stream something like super random and just something that I can stream really fast. And so I decided to play Pixel Gun one night, and the first night we streamed it, we got over 100 followers and like 20 subs on YouTube. So we started playing it a lot more because it did really good on TikTok and really good on YouTube. So yeah. There's Battle Royale in Pixel Gun? There is, yeah. It's alright. It's not very popular, so it's hard to find a match nowadays. Yeah, it's mostly bots. You'll get like 2 real players. I want to get a PC to play Pixel Gun. It's definitely better than mobile, in my opinion, but yeah, the ads have been something. I think we all loved this game back in the day. It was... I said this before. I think it had a peak like Fortnite. It could have been on level with it. You know? Like, it could have had the prime that Fortnite had, where it was super popular, then it would go away, then it would become super popular again. Kind of like that. But it obviously didn't get that prime. You know, it had a lot of potential, like a insane amount. Is it just me or the lottery only has 10 crafting points to get the weapon? Yeah, that's... Yep. Pixel Gun is ultimate potential, man. Oh yeah, definitely. The potential this game had is insane, and it never got to reach that point. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad game. Especially now, I mean, it's gotten better than, like, you know, that weird stage where it was really pay to win. But it is sad, like, where the game went from in the past to now. If you didn't play the game at that time, you wouldn't understand. Exactly, yeah. So, like, if you didn't play from, like, 2014 to 2018, you wouldn't see the difference. You know? Like, you wouldn't, I guess, understand what the game was like at the start. Like I said, it's not bad. I mean, the events are really good that they've added. Um, they have nerfed and buffed a lot of weapons. Like, they still update the game, but it's not what the game used to be, is what I'm trying to get at, basically. But I feel like that's how, you know, most of those games that we grew up with kind of went towards. You know, they are good games still, but they'll never be... They'll never be what we grew up with, you know? Like, for example, this game, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, that game didn't fall off because of pay to win or anything. It just went past its, you know, prime. You know, they released another game and that kind of stuff. But I tried playing it today and you can't even play really. Like, the servers are so full. They're not really full, but because there hasn't been that many people on in so long, that the server thinks there's no matches. So I just miss the prime of a lot of these games. So, you know, Pixel Gun, you know, Roblox. Roblox is still super popular, right? Like, there's some games that like, if I ever load onto Roblox, there's some games with 500k people playing. You know, like... Which is crazy, because back when I used to play, I remember Jailbreak had, like, 50k, and I'd be like, that's crazy, that's so many people playing. Now, Roblox games that are popular have, like, 500k people playing at the same time, you know? And so... it's just crazy. But it's also sad that, like, all the Roblox games that we grew up on, none of them are really alive anymore. Like, for example, like, Adopt Me, I think it's, like, completely gone. Meep Life, or Meep City, completely gone. What else is there? Assassin's gone. Murder Mystery still alive. Hide and Seek is slowly going down, I think. Like, there was a lot of really, really good games on Roblox, especially, that are gone. I do not have Ultra Scythe, no. One shot, one kill weapons in 3 categories. Yep. Yeah, no, it was a crazy time back then, definitely. When it was broken. I remember I stopped playing around that time when 3-cat spam was like getting more introduced. It was always kind of a thing, right? But not everybody knew how to do it. I felt like everybody knew how to do it. And then it was like And that's kind of just how the game went. But I mean, I think people will still play it. You know, I think the game will stay alive. I don't think so. I think we'll play one more match, and then I'll call it a night because I want to wake up early and stream in the morning. Something. I gotta figure out what I want to stream as well. So that's kind of what I want to figure out the rest of the night. So if you are new to TikTok, I would appreciate it if you dropped a follow, as well as I have a YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it if you went over there and subscribed. You don't have to, but we're trying to hit 800 subs. The best way to find the YouTube is probably click the link in the bio on the TikTok. Probably the best way to find the YouTube. You can also, at the top of the screen, there is the actual name of the YouTube channel. YouTube Little 12th Man, same name as the TikTok. So if you want to go over there and subscribe, it is available. I would really, really appreciate it. Pixel Gun, that was a long time ago. It was. It sadly was a long time ago. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna reach its prime. We played it a decent amount back in Thanksgiving break, and then more recently, we've gotten a lot of people to like re-download the game and play it again. But I don't think we'll, you know, revive it fully. But you never know. Maybe we can try one day when we have a bunch of followers and subs. Maybe one day we can come back and try to revive the game. You know? But we'll see. I will say one thing about Pixel Gun that I'm glad never changed was the music. The music was always super good. And I'm glad that never changed. Like, the music was so good on Pixel Gun. Thank y'all for sharing the live. I appreciate it. This is a throwback. I quit when the game deleted my Mythical Raven. I stopped playing this game back in the day when I lost my, Thank you, Kevin, for the follow. How's your night going? When I lost my main account. Yo, what's up, Cash? How have you been? What's up, Danny? Rarest thing from the Halloween gambles, the game just deleted it. Yeah, I lost my account. It got deleted because it was a guest account. Never got that account back. And I stopped playing the game after that. And then I started playing again. So I started back in 2014. I started the game back in 2014. And played it until like 2018. Lost my account. And then played it again in 2024. I should go back in this game. It's pretty enjoyable. I mean, like I said, it's not as good as it used to be. But if you're looking for something that's just nostalgic and fun, it is pretty enjoyable in that aspect. Relatable, nice. It will never be as good as it was, but still. Exactly, yeah. That's what I've said. Like, I've played this game for a few days on stream. We streamed for about a week back in November, and then we streamed it again for probably a week now. And everyone that, like, is looking to re-download the game, I always say the same thing. It's not as good as it once was, but it's still pretty. The game seriously, because if you take the game seriously, then it won't be fun, you know? Because you're going to be facing people that are way better than you, people that have one-shot weapons, all that stuff. So it's kind of not easy. What's the best thing to buy with 500 coupons? I think the Viking weapon is 500 coupons, but you'd have to look it up. I actually have no clue. I want to say the Viking weapon that's pretty good is 500 coupons. Is there any way I can recover my account that I have not used in like 6 to 8 years? Look it up on Google. Apparently, there was 2 viewers that joined, and they said that they got their accounts back. They just had to go talk to like some support, and apparently they got it back. So I'd look it up and see if you can get yours back. I know a few people said that they could, so there's a chance. Will they ever add controllers? Apparently you can play on controller on phone. There's a way to connect it, but I have no clue about on like PC or anything. Alright, thanks. I got you, Thomas. Yeah, I know how to connect it, but it won't like move or anything. That's probably something else. You gotta look it up on Google. It's probably something that Google or like TikTok someone has probably figured out a way to like fully connect it and be able to control with it. That's just something else you gotta look up. Thank you so much. Of course, I got you. Yeah, there's probably, I know someone's used a controller before. They joined the TikTok chat and talked about that they were using a controller and the controller was working and all that stuff. So there's got to be a way to first off be able to connect it, and then second off to actually be able to move around and control the character with it. Yo, what's up, Sober? Bro, what is happening? I cannot survive. There we go. I reported that bug. Well, I mean, it's a good thing to do though, because they probably would not have figured out about the glitch if you didn't say anything. But I think we're gonna end the live here. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. I was stacked, but the thing is I quit years ago and then I forgot the Gmail. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you forget like the password and everything, that account is also gone. It sucks. It's hard to find ways to recover that kind of stuff. But we will be live tomorrow. I think we'll try to do a day stream. I don't know what we'll stream yet. I gotta figure that out, but I'm going to end stream and then kind of figure out what I want to download and figure out and everything. But first off, if you are new to the TikTok, I would appreciate it if you dropped a follow, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube is linked in the bio, so if you want to go subscribe real quick, I would really, really appreciate it. It's also just the title at the top of the screen, Little 12th Man, same name as the TikTok. So if you want to type it in real quick, you can do that as well. Like I said, I would really, really appreciate it if you did subscribe. You don't have to, obviously, though. But anyways, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. And I will see y'all later. Peace.